This is the 1974 Armor Motors-Owens. I don't have a name for it. Well, I'm talking about, I'll just show you the car. I don't have a name for it, but this was designed by Armor Motors and built by me. It's a really, I really like it. I really do. While we're looking at it and everything like that, I'll tell you what the purpose of this car was. Okay, the deal is I hate my own designs. I'm not a very good designer, and usually when boosting ethanol, or when boosting ethanol checks over my designs, he usually gives it a bad grade for it. I don't really put a whole lot of trim on a vehicle, so I kind of like hurt my self-confidence as a designer. But so I usually get other people to design the cars that I build, and I call it the Armor Motors Owens. I put his name first, his brand, because it's just as much his vehicle as it is mine. I built it. I'm proud of the way I build vehicles. I really like the way I build vehicles, and Cookie Monster seems to like the way I build them too. I just recently got the fastest time on a truck competition with a natural aspirated engine, and everybody else had turbochargers and everything. So yeah, I'm happy with the build. I'm definitely happy with the design the Armor Motors made. I mean, it's just like the Jeep Renegade. It's basically a Fiat 500X chassis. I think even the engine and transmission, they're especially from Fiat. A lot of Fiat parts on it, they just put a Jeep's body on it. So it's just as much as Fiat as it is Jeep. So the purpose of this build was, I wanted to make a car a supercar that broke 200 miles per hour a year before turbochargers came out. According to this game, I think turbochargers came out in 1975, so I set the year for 1974. So I've done this with a natural aspirated engine and everything like that. And I want to be the fastest road legal car that there is. And really, you didn't see 200 miles per hour until you got to 1986. Arguably with the Porsche, what was it? Some kind of Porsche 991, I can't remember. And the next year the Ferrari F40 came out in 1987, which got top speed of 201 according to them, but I think when it was actually tested it only got to 197 or 199 miles per hour. But anyway, I done this in 1974, which is really, really early compared to 86 and 87. And when I look at this car, it's amazing. I like the orange-yellow color. I like the pop-up headlights. This is just an amazing design. I could not have done this myself. I even bothered to put my nameplate on there, which is not how I usually do it. But that's actually pretty cool. The O is circling the W-E in. And the NS is it's connected with the N, and there's the S right there. I just noticed that we is circled in my name. Owens is my last name. It's my family name. Eddie is my first name. But yeah, I couldn't have done it without your Armor Motor. So it's pretty cool that you circled we. I don't know if you've done that and it was up to me to figure it out, or it's just accidental. It's just cool. So he did it like that. But check this out. It's just crazy. I like it. I always liked Armor Motors designs. When he designs his own vehicles, they look tough and rugged and everything like that. And this is just pure badness. My goodness, yeah. Let's get into the actual stats of it and everything like that. Uh, it's a whopping $516,791. I had to make it so expensive so it can break 200 miles per hour. Safety is 45.2 points. Bumper to bumper warranty is 48.9 months, which is really good, you know. Fuel mileage is probably what you expect, 6.4 miles per gallon. Test track, does 202 miles per hour top speed. 0 to 62 in 5.82 seconds. Excuse me. Quarter mile in 13.51 seconds. Stops from 62 to 0 in 107 feet. I can turn my little fan off now. I'm not burning up anymore. It's got a little red blinking warning lights for like excessive wheel spin. But I put four-wheel drive on it, so whenever I lock that four-wheel drive in, there's no all-wheel drive option in 1974. So whenever I lock that four-wheel drive in, I'll take care of that. Fiberglass, I made it with like the lightest materials, I believe. Fiberglass monocoque with corrosion-resistant steel because I want the chassis to last long. Front longitudinal McPherson Sprint. McPherson strut front. I don't know where I got the Sprint from. And double wishbone rear. I want it to be a good handling car and plus be a little bit lightweight. I actually have no idea how it handles. I'll find out. 606 horsepower with a 367 foot-pound torque. It's got 36.2 months reliability, so 3-year engine reliability warranty, or warranty, I suppose. 36,000 miles, 36,200, whatever. Which is basic. It's a basic warranty. And plus, it being like an Italian V8. But cross plane or flat plane? What did I put? No, I put cross plane. It's got Italian reliability, I guess. Or maybe German reliability, I don't know. 3.803 inches on a bore and 3.316 on a stroke, so it's a 4,938 cc engine. It's a 4.9. A little bit bigger, it would have been a 5.0, but not exactly like a Ford 5.0. Ford's got two 5.0 engines, which one is actually a 4.9 if you go with the one that's made in, the older ones. Now, I'm not going to get in a big deal about that. I think I already did another video. I keep missing this part right here. So, dual overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder. It's got aluminium block and head material. I believe I got plus 15 quality on all the engine parts. Forged steel, lightweight forged and forged. 9.5 to 1 compression ratio. Wait a second. Running on 85.1 octane? No. I can do better than that. There we go. Yeah, 610 horsepower, 370 foot-pound torque. Got 100 on the cam profile, and I didn't hurt my reliability or anything like that. Wait, for sure it is not knocking, is it? No, okay. Mechanical fuel injection. If anybody is interested, I've also made the fastest car that was made before fuel injection with carburetors. So if anybody's interested in designing that car, let me know. Unfortunately, Armor Motors' computer broke down, and he's been busy with, I guess, something else. I guess, well, I won't say, but he's been busy with those things. Positive things. Unfortunately, his computer broke down, and I don't know if he's actually going to be able to see this video or not. But I know at least he can't play his game, I don't think. But if anybody's interested in designing that car, I think it was 1964 or something like that. It was a model made before fuel injection. So I made the fastest production car before fuel injection with carburetors. Anybody's interested in designing that car, let me know. I don't know how many times I've said that, but anyway, let's continue on. Per cylinder configuration, performance intake, 12.6 fuel mixture, 93 ignition timing, 9,500 RPM rev limiter, race tubulars, dual exhaust, 4.25 on the exhaust diameter, two-way catalytic converter, straight through, first mufflers, only muffler, straight through pipes. Let's listen to it. Yeah. Four-wheel drive, which would be good in snow too. I don't know about having it as a daily driver though. I think this is more like a weekend toy because of the engine reliability on it. Or you could drive it as a daily driver for up to 36,000 miles, and then just have it, then get another brand new vehicle and keep this as a weekend toy. Manual 5-speed, manual lockers, plus 15 quality on that. Radial semi-slicks, 235s on the front, 255s on the rear, which is 35 aspect ratio, 19-inch rims. Magnesium rims, plus 15 quality. Plus 15 quality on the brakes too. Got no brake fade. Solid disc, 2 pistons in the front, solid disc, 1 piston in the rear. Semi-clad with 15 quality on the aerodynamics, what you want to call it. It's a 5-seater, so it's almost like a Grand Tour, I believe. Well, it's not a Grand Tour because it don't have the luxury in it. It's got basic AM radio, standard, so it's more like a race car that you can sit 5 people in. It's a supercar. So it's kind of practical, I guess. Hydraulic power steering with advanced 70s safety. Pretty safe. It's got the Owens touch to it, I guess. Progressive monotube, or gas monotube, passive. So let's throw this car in Beam and G, and I'll go over the points with you. Okay, the features. It's been outdated. It has basic AM radio. I think FM should work. Still, it gets a 1 out of 10. Safety gets a 4 out of 10. Economy gets a 1 out of 10, of course. Engine reliability gets a 4 out of 10. Practicality gets a 2 out of 10. Bumper warranty gets a 6 out of 10. Pretty good. Value gets a 1 out of 10 because of its price. Importance, it gets a 6 out of 10. It's not mass produced, and it'd be a whole lot higher important if it was 1974, but it's 2019 with the availability to go into the future 1 year, 2020. So like I said, it gets a 6 out of 10. Fun factor gets an 8 out of 10. Acceleration gets a 6 out of 10. So the total score is, I have to find it here. 39 out of 100, which ties it with the 1974 and actually ties it with the 1972 Monte Carlo 454. So it's between that and the 1974 I forget how to pronounce that, National Edition. So it's 12 out of 13 cars, but 12 out of 26. After I finish it so far, it could drop
Alrighty.